Jerusalem residents wake up to a rare experience and a winter wonderland. The lab in Wuhan receives funds from American taxpayers and is set to continue well into the year 2024. In Haiti, political unrest breaks out as many take to the streets to protest a president that would not leave public office, causing an atmosphere of insecurity amongst COVID-19 fears. Barcelona sees sixth night of protest for the arrest of a prominent rapper. And in Guyana, a big commercial mall demands an apology from the city mayor and threatens to sue if the ultimatum is not met. Welcome to NR News, and I'm Nicholas Roberts. Jerusalem woke up to the rare experience of seeing its holy sites covered in snow on Thursday, with the Dome of the Rock and the Western Wall under a layer of white after an overnight snowstorm. Before dawn, children were up hurling snowballs at each other outside the old city gates as the faithful trudged to holy sites. The snowstorm began on Wednesday evening, leading the authorities to shut down public transportation and block the main road to Jerusalem. But as it eased overnight, the municipality said it would resume services. The snowfall, which also landed in Syria, Lebanon, and Jordan, covered areas in the region it has not reached in 6 years, disrupting traffic and postponing vaccination campaigns against COVID-19 and even exams at some universities. The Chinese lab at the center of the pandemic controversy is now eligible to receive taxpayer funding for animal research until the year 2024. The lab is widely viewed as the source of the coronavirus outbreak. The Wuhan Institute of Virology studies coronaviruses in bats. Many suspect that an accidental virus leakage is what is responsible for the pandemic today, though this information is not concrete and does not carry any weight. U.S. taxpayer money partially funded that project. The money was given through the EcoHealth Alliance Company. The National Institute of Health told EcoHealth that the bat research could receive funds until the year 2024. That means that the Wuhan Lab could still be carrying out the same type of bat experiments. In a strife-torn nation, Haiti, protesters continued to demand that President Moise step down from the office of the president. 2 weeks ago, transportation unions and other workers went on a 2-day strike denouncing institutional violence and kidnappings. At least 1,000 groups were kidnapped in 2020. Haiti's opposition says it's time for Moise to go. They say his mandate has already ended, but Moise disagrees and says his 5-year tenure began when he was sworn in 2017, though many claim it began in 2016 in the wake of chaotic elections. And while the political climate deepens, Haiti's economy continues to plummet and deteriorate. And now we turn to the city of Barcelona, where protests in support of a jailed rapper turned violent for a 6th consecutive night on Sunday, with clashes between police and groups of mostly angry youths in the center of the Spanish city. Like previous days, Sunday began with a peaceful protest in Barcelona, where graffiti artists painted a mural critical of Spain's King Felipe and his father, former King Juan Carlos, to show what they called solidarity with rapper Pablo Hasél. But as night fell, the tension increased as protesters, mostly dressed in dark clothes, marched through the city center to the National Police headquarters. After half an hour of being pelted by rocks, bottles, trash, and firecrackers, Catalan police moved in supported by vans to clear the street from the stations. Shops of Barcelona's city center were again targeted by vandals who broke windows. More than 100 people, including 7 on Sunday, have been arrested from violent clashes with police since Hasél was arrested on Tuesday to serve a 9-month prison sentence for his tweets and lyrics that insulted the Spanish monarch and praised terrorism violence. Catalan police said on Saturday over 35 arrests were made in Barcelona and other nearby towns after rioters smashed store windows and engaged in running battles with police. Other protests across Spain, including the capital Madrid, remained mostly peaceful. And now for a final story. In a ruling handed down by the Chief Justice in the case of the Giftland Mall in Guyana and the City Council, it was found that the mall did not owe any taxes to the Georgetown City Council. However, the attorney to the City Council argues that the court cannot make any such ruling. Chief Justice Roxanne George threw out the city's claim that the mall owes the city council a sum well over 100 million Guyanese dollars. The Giftland CEO is demanding an apology from the city council and has given an ultimatum.
You need to come down to Giftland, and we're giving him until 2 o'clock on Monday. And if he's not here at 2 o'clock on Monday with a full apology to the Giftland Group and to me personally, I will sue him personally because what he did was personal. And I will sue him for $200 million for the damage which he has done to me and my company.
However, the city council attorney explained that the case was only thrown out on the basis that a proper evaluation of the taxes owed was not done, and this contradicts the claim that no taxes are owed. Therefore, as a result of the failure of the minister and the chief evaluation officer, demanding taxes is unlawful. However, if taxes are to be demanded, a modern evaluation of the current tax system needs to be done. When those evaluations are done, the tax might be higher and the city council might even benefit more in the long haul. Nonetheless, the Chief Justice will clarify her ruling in a few weeks' time. And that's all for today's NR News updates. Thank you for watching and see you next time.